Hi, good morning. New day, new trades, hopefully. We've been on quite a cold streak recently. Hopefully, we can start to see some momentum in our own trades, not just in the market. We need a bit of a momentum swap because we've been taking quite a few losses recently, but let's reset. Let's try to get some wins. Hopefully, get one or two good wins this week. That's all we need. So there's been quite a few runners lately. You can see that so many, almost 30% gainers the past few days. Hoover, Paragon. So I'm gonna be watching big, these big movers to see if we can catch any continuation. Paragon, Hoover. Maybe it's time to pull out the double screen. Put Paragon on one side, Hoover on one. And then it's two more, right? Turbo and T-Ocean. Turbo and T-Ocean less likely to see much, I think. Because it's only their first day, but we're just gonna leave it open here for now. Gonna watch Hoover and Paragon. Oh, they look very similar. Let's see how they move. GeneTech as well. Big move yesterday. 1 ringgit 60 cents. It's been up quite a bit over the past few days. So since the end of Jan, so about 3 weeks, about 165%. Impressive. Similar to high tech. Follows it a bit. But we'll have to see how strong it can be. It's also Opcom 20. Okay, let's just put Top Glove on the side as well. Just as our reference. So, main movers will be GeneTech and Hoover, Paragon. That will be our main watch for the morning. So, 1 minute to market open. It's looking like GeneTech is gonna gap up quite a bit. Hoover is gonna gap down to 169. See how far I can drop. GeneTech, let's see. Gapped up very heavily. Opcom, that'd be Opcom gapped up as well. So Let's Hoover. Hoover gap down. There we go. But no trades until I start to see some kind of structure build. So let's be patient for now. Let's see if anything big happens. Right? Any kind of big dips, any kind of continuation that we could be interested in. So GENETEC already broke 6. Wow. So quick. It broke 6 ringgit. Gonna monitor it quite closely. Not sure if the chart is lagging or nothing is happening here on Paragon. Yeah, not much is happening. Okay, so a bit of selling on both Hoover and Paragon. Nothing too significant for now. GENETEC is still going up, man. Crazy. Hoover and Paragon just not getting much volume today. Looks like pretty weak. But Opcom is pulling in 3 mil already. Wow. Open the day with how much? 1.2 mil volume. Ooh, GENETEC up to 620. Wow. This reminds me of the gloves and the gloves and the vaccines back then when pharma was first picking up its momentum. It just shoots up. It's crazy. Wow. It's touching 630 already. Quite a lot of buying spot. 625. Doesn't seem like there's much selling going on, man. So I won't be surprised to see it touch 640 in the next like 1 or 2 minutes. In Hoover, Paragon, very light volume, so can ignore these for now. The next, getting more and more traction, but no structure for me to trade for now. Nothing that I can see, nothing I can see that can allow me to take any trades. So it's gonna stick to GENETEC, probably catch either a dip or just a continuation depending on how it builds. Good to see that there's such strong volume on the stock. Hit a high of 630. Very strong support at 620. 619, 620 is very, very strong support. The ocean is shooting up. I think I'm gonna ignore turbo for now. Leave this open on T ocean. Looks like 620 is gonna hold quite well, I think. Nope, 619 getting challenged. Let's see if we can push back up to 630, which is a high of the day. Then maybe we can find something to play around there. Seems like everything else isn't doing much. It's not much volume. Only GENETEC is catching most of the action. What's Tasco doing? Ooh. Maybe we can catch a dip. How's Tasco's 15-minute look like? Quite extended, so a lot of chances for dips right here. So let's look for some zones real quick. Quick zones. Right there, right there, right there. Let's see if this can build to a big dip. Not significant so far. 555. Okay. Let's see if we can catch anything here. Not really bouncing off any zones yet. 550 would be a nice place to try and pick something up, but no, it doesn't look like it's gonna be possible. Okay. Let's go back to GENETEC. 630 would be area of interest, but knowing GENETEC, it's a high chance that it's gonna pump up above 6.3 and then just reject very quickly. So gotta be careful around this area. The ocean giving us a sell off, so good setup for potential break later. 127. Hoover selling off, so this could be a nice dip, dropping down. 630 in zone that we are interested in. But even if I get in, I only get in quite little because we know how GENETEC plays. He likes to fake out. Okay, I'm picking up a small size at 630. Let's see how that plays out. 630, small entry. Any updates on SNDL? Nope, sorry. I'm focusing on the Malaysian stock market, nothing to do with the US ones. So in for a small size. About 7,600 shares, 7.6 thousand shares. It's gonna let GENETEC run, see how far it goes. So Hoover zones that can dip 58, 47, 35. Okay, not bad. How was Tasco? Okay, we're up to 639. $6.45, that's quick. Damn. 6.48. So gonna let go a bit. 6.40, 6.50. Okay. No, didn't manage to sell any. So 650 building quite a strong support, and it's quite a crazy move. If I've ever seen a crazy move, this is quite a crazy move. So 725, 6, 30. So letting a bit go into 650. Which shares am I holding? 46. Okay. So a small bit into 650. Big red candle dropping. Well, I'm holding quite small size anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter if I catch like really good sells or not. But it's huge red candles, very big red candles. Still holding a bit of my size, still about half of my size, haven't sold yet. Sold a bit more, 640 just to lock profits. Holding very tiny size. Let's see how far it can go. Just like that, push back all the way up. Luckily I sold only a bit. Okay, so sell the remaining on the break of 650. Let's see if we can break through 655 and shoot all the way up. Okay. Sold the remaining. Too choppy. Too choppy. Anyways, small win. Very small win. Extremely small win, I think. But a win is still a win. Good way to start. Good way to start the day. Okay. Let's try to refocus. Let's focus. This stock is going quite wild. Quite volatile right now. Should have taken my profits at 655 just now. I hesitated a bit, got a bit greedy. Tried to take at 655, a bit too slow. Wanted to cut some 655 and 650. Ended up selling 650, 640, and 645. So probably average about 645. Yeah, about 645 sell, 630 entry on about 8,000 shares. So what's that? 1,006? Not bad. Not bad. So I won't be surprised to see it shoot all the way up again. Looks like the buying support is slowly building. Maybe we can try and reload on the break of 650, anticipating 655, but nah. Let's try to stick to pattern. Stick to our discipline. Don't want to get too hot-handed. Let's just watch how this behaves. The higher it goes, the better. Because the higher it goes, the harder it falls, the harder it dips. And we love when stocks dip hard. So Transocean, T-Ocean, sort of quite a bit more than I like, honestly. GENETEC, Notion with 8%. Breaking above 1 ringgit already. Wow, nice. How's the daily? Breaking through its resistance. It's 102 resistance right now. Next resistance point probably around 120. So a lot of upside for Notion. Just want to look for a quick pullback. How's Tasco doing? Still haven't had like a proper strong breakout yet. Only GENETEC has been flying high, but that is because the float is so low. Haven't had like a strong like 400 million cap breakout yet. But we'll wait. Until then, we will just try to survive. Try not to take big hits. Try to maintain, or even better, try to take small wins. Hopefully try to take small wins that will add up. But for now, until we get the hot streak or the hot momentum back, we'll just be watching for I mean, we'll just be trying to survive. So anything new on the screener? KAB is pushing up as well. Not much volume. Who are the top losers today? UWC looks like a stock split. So any action? I think even if there's any action, we probably missed it already. Oh. So it's another stock split. 2-1. So stock's price halved. Notion, I want to see some pullback. KAB. Selling was quite hard here, so the chances of it to push back up. So high of day 180. Is it all-time highs? Yep, it's touching all-time highs. It's sold off a bit too much. Oh, too many alerts already. Okay. Take some off. But I'm just gonna send alert here in case it starts to push back up. So UWC, Notion, how's everything else doing? T Ocean is slowly selling off. So GENETEC on a very light sell-off right now. Very slow sell-off. Main areas of support and resistance 645 and 650. You can see it on the bottom left, right? 645 is where most of the buy orders are sitting at, and 650 almost exactly the same sell orders. So those are the two main price ranges. But it's going to challenge 645. So if it starts to dip, where can we look for any pickup? So 620 will be a decent. 620 will probably show some sort of support. 620, you probably see some kind of support. 660, 685 maybe. Quite a lot of regions, quite a lot of zones for it to bounce. So it built a bit of support here. 560. Built quite a bit of support here as well. Bounce, bounce, bounce. A bit of resistance before 540, 510s, 490. So there's a lot of places for it to potentially bounce off. So T Ocean 117 is its bottom support, but not much to catch it. So maybe go on to see it sell to maybe 1 or 99.5 cents for Notion. Not bad. Getting a bit of volume on Notion. Any news? GeneTech quarter report looks quite bad. Okay, looks like some selling is happening. Let's see. Give us some big sell candles. Give us some big red candles. High volume big red candles. UWC selling off as well, so this will catch some of my. This is catching some of my interest. Ooh, so thin. The orders are so thin. It's quite dangerous. Bring it to our watch list. UWC. Okay, looks like it's selling some comments on UWC. There's no zones for me to mark because they just split. So this is gonna be an extremely risky trade. Not risky, not say extremely risky, but extremely hard trade to execute, I think. Nope, missed it. Wanted to try and catch some at 7, but was a bit too slow. Yeah, I wanted to catch a bit at 7. Hesitated for a split second and I missed it. It's okay, we got GeneTech coming up. Let's see if we can catch anything nice on this first zone that we can see resistance. 630 and then 620. So already seeing some sort of some sort of support at 630. But this dip is a bit too small, so no interest right now. Great Tech as well. I think Great Tech is probably giving us some kind of selling as well. That's fine. So I want to see it dip harder, at least 620. The orders are slowing down. I want to see heavier selling volume, heavier volume come in and clear all of the buy orders. I could pick it up at 630 right now, but then I feel like the upside isn't too great. So I want to see at least 620. Maybe try to pick it up at 625. So big sell at 630. Nah. So it looks like it's gonna rebound here already. So not enough. It didn't dip enough for what I wanted. So I didn't like the upside on this move. Hoover looks quite dead. Zero volume. Paragon shot up. Okay. What did it hit? 269. 258. Let's see if we can push back up later. Paragon very strong on the daily chart as well. GENETEC. Let's see how far I can go. So far, it's only moved up 5 cents from the 630 possible entry earlier. $40. Again, nothing really spectacular right now. You can see a bit of selling, but nothing, no panics so far. Everything seems quite slow. So if you haven't already, help me hit the like button. I would appreciate if you could scroll down real quick, tap it, turn it blue. Helps my stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So GENETEC already failing the rebound. See if you can get more selling. I want to see the same amount of volume here, increasing volume into the sell. Start to create a huge dip because there's so many people that are still holding right here. And if I were to pull out like the RSI and MACD, it would be extremely overbought already. Way too overbought. And if I were to pull in Bollinger Bands, I'm sure it's way too extended. Yep, it's way too extended. So really right now we're just waiting on someone with huge position to start letting go of their size, and then people start to panic as well, start to sell. That's where we look to punch in a few catches. McDonald's, what do you mean McDonald's? MACD, yeah. McDonald's, the McDonald indicator. AAB holding its 170 level. T Ocean. I think Ocean is hitting some sells already. So everything seems to be slowing down half an hour into the day. Yeah, it's quite quick actually. How all the volume just decided to fizzle out. GENETEC. How's Top Glove holding 615? If Top Glove breaks 615, then well, 615 isn't too important lah. 6 ringgit, that is an important level. If it breaks 6 ringgit, it's probably going down. Down, 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 down. Then we're rejecting, the KLCI is rejecting 615 level. Hopefully we can hold above 16. Paragon selling off quite heavily. All the stocks that are moving recently, they are so thin, man. All of the stocks that we're looking at, all of their floats are like less than 100 shares. Quite a huge dip actually. So now we just wait. We just wait. We just wait. We just wait. See if there's any new news. Post Malaysia launches online insurance. Cool. Malaysian airports passenger movement down by 82.6%. Oh, rough, man. Oops. So D next is the highest volume. No surprise here. D next. D next. D next. Checks. Notion. Lion Industries again. Been slowly climbing back up. I can see that. A few green days in a row. Somebody mentioned ARBB. Let's have a look. ARBB. A lot of volume. Very, very strong volume. But it's can't really find a entry here. Because I don't like to play patterns that go like staircase. I prefer the patterns that go like this. Well, not like this, but I prefer patterns that just shoot up, come back, and flatline, push back up. So, very, very strong volume though. Sudden spike in volume on the daily chart. Very, very strong volume today. So currently, I don't think there's many options for breakouts that I can see. Let's go through all of our lists. This is for dips. Hoover, no, Paragon, GENETEC, Tasco. KAB. Nah. Probably won't touch KAB lah. It's just structure is not that good. UWC. Yep. Okay. So far, maybe Notion is our best option for now. Notion 103. Paragon sold off already. So even if it shoots back up, not trying to catch these crazy moves. GENETEC is still struggling in this zone. 640, 635, 633-ish. So small trade today, net about just over 1K, but that's relatively small compared to my losses and my usual wins. Alco suddenly popped up 25%, so it's once it rallies so much, probably don't have much left for us to catch. Nah. Now this is a lot of orders. We went from 10 orders, we went from like 10 to 50 orders per price level to about freaking 1 million. From 10 to 50 lots all the way to 6,000 lots, 10,000 lots. A bad Paragon's recovery has been quite strong. Even if I pick this up at like 230 with like 100, I could only pick up like 100 lots. So main contenders, I'm just watching GeneTec. I want to see a dip on GeneTec. Maybe UWC as well. I don't know. Hard to gauge where and how to play UWC because there's just no like support nearby. No support or resistance nearby yet until they adjust the charts. So much resistance building on Notion, man. Look at 103, 104, 105. ARB Q4 net profit soars, no wonder. That's why it shot up like this. But it's probably gonna be quite hard to trade. Let me see. How's the orders? Whoa. Damn. Orders are heavy, man, on both sides. When is the last time you saw a 10 million buy order? Millions in each level is tough. Tough, tough, tough. Only 128 million cap. Okay. So GeneTech doing its thing as usual, just pushing up whenever it wants to. Okay. The approach is 950. So let's do our daily end of stream sweep and see which stocks have potential that we can look at. Anything new on the screener? KAB popping up a bit. Nothing much change for KAB. Let's just go through all these stocks and see if there's anything interesting. Ocean's already up. T Ocean. King Yuan. So MSC. Smelting company. Lion Industries slowly grinding up. I mean Dayang, sorry. Dayang slowly grinding up. Cracking its near resistance, but hard for us to play this. Ooh, even worse. I'm not sure if I'm interested in Paragon anymore because it's already done its sell-off. And I'm not interested in the upside. I'm not interested in the long side. Even if it sells even heavier, I don't know if there's enough holders anymore to start panicking on the way down. GENETEC, interested in a dip, in a downside, so I'm gonna be watching that. UWC also interested in the downside. It's been quite extended, I think, even before the split. Not okay, it's not too extended, it's not bad. So I'll be watching it for a sell off, but probably not really looking for any trades on UWC either. Everything else is quite slow. MA Steel, all the steel players are up top. MA Steel. I'm surprised Kananga is still going up. Yeah, how straight up it has been, man. Doosh. This could be a nice stock to swing if on a retracement, because generally on an uptrend you can see quite a solid uptrend. I think UWC as well could be a decent swing once they realign all the charts. Okay. I wonder what Hata looks like now. Another slow day. Take what we can. Then we wait for GENETEC to provide more opportunities later in the day. If there are any more potential breakouts, I will notify them in the student chat as usual. As usual. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. If you haven't already joined, there's free Discord, first link in the description. As per usual, I would appreciate if you could just help me tap the like button. Helps my channel grow, helps me get more reach, helps me reach more people who need help. Okay, so see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Peace.